So, Andy,
What's up,
have you ever been paid to drink beer?
Not yet.
Well, you're about to.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Andy Balin from the Fayette County Record here with H.H. Howes. We're at LaGrange, Art Connections Gallery in LaGrange, checking out the latest edition of the Fayette County Record, hot off the press. Enjoying some some beer and cheese and some chocolates, just like all of y'all can this Saturday at Art Connections Saturday Soiree. Well, let's go over here and talk to owner Deborah Johnson about this today's news and this wonderful business here in LaGrange. Let's go over here and lay out the paper.
A lot of news.
Lots of news in today's paper
Today.
Kind of sad news, breaking news. Fayetteville lost in the state baseball game just a few minutes ago. Score was 6-3. We got a wrap up of the yesterday's game in today's paper, where Fayetteville beat Abbott. Also at the top of the front page today, really interesting story about a local guy, Jeff Gobbler. He works for the Austin Police Department and their cold case unit, and he recently cracked open a 39-year-old murder case and was able to secure an indictment. So it's a very interesting story, and I encourage everybody to read it. Pancho, you have a story here about some public meetings there in Round Top?
Round Top Council still trying to legitimize their land use ordinance, and so there are 3 meetings set for the next week, actually, the next 8 days, starting Monday. The first one is Monday, and we'll see what happens. What do we got here?
Also
Hope
in today's
Hill,
paper,
you went to that meeting, didn't you?
No, Jeff covered this meeting. He has a story in today's paper about the community meeting they had previously this week about the Hope Hill development. There's some neighbors over there concerned about the development, and also some of the flood victims spoke in favor of the development. So you can read about all that in today's paper as well. Big story about the second Saturday Soiree here at Art Connections.
It is.
Plenty of other news in today's paper, but let's talk about what's going on this weekend over here. Maybe first of all, Deborah, you can tell people about these shirts that Pancho and I are modeling.
We're better dressed than usual.
Yeah.
I would love to. Father's Day is coming up, and I do have a clothing designer, Valerie Guignon, who does hand-painted cotton and silk clothes.
Oh, these
and she
hand-painted.
does have clothes for the man. So if Dad likes a really wonderful, stylish, comfortable shirt, we have those at Art Connections Gallery, as well as pocket watches, pocket knives, some really special
You
gifts
have some
for
of those
Dad.
over here, right?
Exactly. This is one of our artists takes the vintage watches and redoes them. So this is from the 1920s, has a vintage watch chain on it. We also have pocket knives. This happens to have the mammoth tusk in it, and hand-turned pins. This one I think is some kind of bullet.
Yeah, that's pretty
A
neat.
bullet thing.
Mammoths
So-
are endangered, aren't they? Oh,
They're,
They're all
I think
already
so.
dead.
I think they're all gone now. Not much we can do about it. But also the guys where you were enjoying those artisanal chocolates. And those are something we have for both beer, wine, and champagne. And it gives you a suggestion of what kind of beer or wine and what cheese and chocolates to pair with it. So if you want to make Dad feel real special getting both chocolate and beer and wine. We are excited, though, about what we have happening this Saturday from 4 o'clock until 7. We're going to introduce a couple of new artists that have joined us, and then we'll be featuring a couple of artists. So one of our new artists is Jean Blaze Oliver, and she's from New Ulm. So she's one of our local folks. And her work is she does graphite and colored pencil. So these are scenes from
those are
Texas.
nice.
They're beautiful, but it's all done in pencil.
It's,
Just delicate.
those are incredible, and it's must be some local inspiration. Those,
Yes.
cows in a pasture.
Absolutely, absolutely. The flowers, the cactus, things that are very familiar to us, but she's lifted them up to a beautiful level for your home, your office.
Lovely.
Wow.
Our second artist that's just joined us that we want to introduce is Susan Sheets, and she's from Spring, Texas, so she's a little bit farther away. Of course, as you're walking through, there's all these wonderful gift items for Dad and for brides and grooms for weddings. So don't forget those things.
And don't knock anything over, Poncho.
Well,
break,
if
you
I
pay.
do, I'll buy. My wife asked me to buy something today.
And I do have some hints for Poncho that his wife gave out, so
Oh,
we got
really?
you covered.
Okay, well,
These are
that's great.
Susan's pieces.
Wow.
Again, you get this wonderful sense of Texas. I think the
huge.
hollyhocks
Those
are
are-
just
yeah.
stunning,
That'll look great over somebody's mantle.
Absolutely.
for sure.
Very big pieces.
And then our featured artist for this month is Jeanette Chanelli, and she's actually traveling in for the show this weekend from Denver, Colorado. She is in Denver getting her BFA, her Bachelor in Fine Arts in Painting. She has been inspired by Charles Eames and the mid-century. She
Yeah.
grew up in
See
the
that.
50s, so mid-century was something that she was very familiar with, that was home. And so she's done a whole series of paintings around the very mundane, everyday thing that we see all the time, the chair. But she has again made it something really unique and beautiful. And these pieces are incredibly decorative to go in your home, over your dining room buffet or over your sofa.
Well, there's so many of these wonderful mid-century homes here in the Grange
Absolutely.
and Sugarberry and Flatonia. These pieces would just go great in some of those.
For sure.
some of those
But
houses.
also, even in one of your historic homes, it's good to have a little something contemporary, and these have a very contemporary feel to them. The other artist that we are going to feature is one of our local artists. We try to, every month or so, have what we call Focus on Local. We want to make sure that the many, many artists that are creating in Fayette County have a chance to show their work. And so this month's Focus on Local artist is Jan Keegan. And to me, her work feels like summertime. And that's why we put it up front. So when you walk in, you know it's summertime, you know it's bright and cheery. And these are beautiful, beautiful abstracted pieces that need a place, need a home.
Wow.
Jan is recently moved last year from Houston to LaGrange, so she
Okay.
does live here now. And in Houston, she was a professional photographer.
Okay, sorry, we had a few technical problems, but we're back live now here at Art Connections Gallery with Deborah Johnson. So tell us again, the Saturday Soiree this weekend, all of these artists that you were telling us about.
Jan will be here so you can
Okay.
meet them, talk to them about their art, what inspires them. We will also have Travis Thorpe, who is a local musician, I believe from Bastrop County, will be here singing and playing guitar for us. There'll be beer and wine and cheese and just kind of a fun way to start your Saturday evening. We'll be here from 4 until 7.
Wonderful.
Oh boy! Now, Deborah, you can show me what my wife is interested in, and I'll have something to take home.
That's right. So she was here shopping, so Pancho, you are in trouble now.
No, I know.
So we'll see you guys Saturday, and thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. We're gonna tag Art Connections Gallery in this video, this post. Also, do you have a website?
Yes, we do. ArtConnectionsGallery.com. Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 5:30, except for on second Saturdays when we'll be open until 7.
Wonderful. And you can always find us at FayetteCountyRecord.com online or on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All these videos go to YouTube after we post these after the live video. So thanks for watching, and thanks for reading the paper.
Great place to browse.